Hi guys! Welcome back to our vlog. And so for today's vlog is we're here in Cabuyao, Laguna.
And we're super excited to take you around one of the most historical churches here, the St. Polycarp Parish.
Grabe, this church has been around for centuries, as in 1637 pa. Kaya imagine kung gaano na karaming stories ang nasaksihan nito.
So, quick history lesson na muna tayo. So, St. Polycarp Parish it was built by the Augustinian Friars in 1637. So, it was built near shore of Barangay Marinig. And unfortunately, sobrang bahain sa area na yun. So, they decided na ilipat yung church sa higher ground.
And in 1763, may malakas na baha na totally nasira yung original structure. So, the friars thought na let's rebuild it na lang, pero this time mas matibay. And that's what they did. The Franciscans took over the Augustinians, and after 8 years, natapos na din yung construction ng church. By 1771 naman, this new stone church was officially open, and just look at it, Baroque style pa rin, and hanggang ngayon, ganun pa rin yung structure niya simula dati. Ang ganda, di ba?
So, para pa rin siyang bago, so parang mas matibay siya tignan kesa dati.
Pero guys, alam nyo ba, this church also witnessed one of the most tragic events here in Cabuyao history.
So, tara, samahan nyo kaming tuklasin ang mga masasakit na alaala na naganap dito sa St. Polycarp Church.
On May 3, 1935, during the Sakdalista uprising, around 52 members of the Sakdal movement were killed inside the church. The movement was founded by Benigno Ramos, and their goal was to fight for independence from the US, land reform, and lower taxes. Sakdal actually means to accuse. Unfortunately, the uprising ended violently, and many lives were lost right here.
Then years later, during World War II, St. Polycarp became a refuge for the people of Cabuyao.
So, dito nagtago yung mga residente from the chaos of Japanese occupation. So, imagine how much comfort and safety this church gave them during that time. So, here's the question po. How did the location of the parish evolve over time?
Okay, so as far as I know, itong mismong structure na to, na simbahan sa poblasyon ay napatayo noong 1771. Pero originally, ang parish talaga, aming simbahan mismo ng St. Polycarp ay doon pa nakatayo sa Marinig. Since yung Marinig ang dating parabang sentro ng trade, everything. Kasi di ba yung Marinig ay malapit sa Lawa. So, kumbaga, yung mga founder ito, the Augustinians, ay doon muna sila naglagak ng kapilya. Then, after a while, ilang years, almost 100 years din, dito nalipat yung pinakang sentro at kumbaga, yung pinakang structure ngayon. So, from 1771 until now.
What significant historical events has the parish witnessed, and how does this affect the parish and its parishioners?
Okay, isa sa mga gumorza ay naging parish priest nitong simbahan na to. Then, yung originally na, alam ko na libro, na 250 years old na, ay until now ay nagagamit ng simbahan, na kung saan ito naging tradisyon na every October ng bawat taon, second week, every second Saturday, ay merong pinagdiriwang na confradia kung saan binibigyang parangal si Mama Mary, ang Mahal Birhen sa Rosario. Then, yung libro na yon ay binubuksan at pinipirmahan ng pari at ng mga Hermano Mayor at Hermano Mayor and Hermana Mayor. So, yun ay parang historically, no, ay nagsimula pa nung panahon na 250 years ago. Tapos isa pa sa mga significant event na parte ang parokya ay yung Sakdalista movement, na kung saan sa gilid ng simbahan na to, malapit sa plaza ngayon, diyan inihanay yung mga Sakdalista member, then diyan pinatay sa gilid niyan. Kaya kung lalabas kayo, makita niyo yung marker. May marker diyan sa gilid. Siyempre bukod sa mga nakaligtas ang parokya sa sunog, sa lindol. So, yun yung mga historically na naging significant sa kasaysayan ng parokya. Yung kay Father, sa isa sa mga gumbursa, naging pare nito. At the same time, yung pangalawa ay yung Sakdalista movement. So, yun.
So, ayan guys, from floods, revolutions, to wars, St. Polycarp has seen it all. Pero hanggang ngayon, it still stands strong, reminding everyone of faith, courage, and hope.
So if ever you visit Cabuya, Laguna, make sure to drop by St. Polycarp Church and light a candle, say a little prayer, and take a moment to appreciate how much history this place holds. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel and heritage vlogs like this.
So see you on our next travels. Bye!